So I wanted to explain what an order block is, how it works, how it's identified, and how you play off of them. So what it is it's an area on a chart where big traders like banks or institutions or even algos place lots of buy or sell orders. And because the orders were so large, price often reacts strongly when it reaches the area. So when price comes back to one of these zones later, it either bounces or reverses, and that's going to depend on the candle close. So candle close above and we come back down and we are bullish, it's probably going to go up. If we're bearish and we have a candle close below and it hits the bottom of the block, we are probably going to drop. So that's how it works. Now we go on the 1 hour frame to draw these because that's the most reliable. So this one right here is the perfect one. Let me zoom in because we come back down, we have a move down, and this middle candle there, another move down. Now keep in mind, it doesn't matter if we have a move going up or a move going down. As long as this one's in the middle like this, we draw it. So right there, we draw it. And the reason why this one is because not just is it a sandwich, but the top matches the top of this one while the bottom matches the bottom of this one. It's like literally a perfect sandwich. So you know what happens. We go in the 5 minute frame and look at this. It's been respected right here. It's been respected right here. Now, this is a good example. See how we're trending up from here? Well, we close above right here. We would have missed it slightly right there. And if we missed that one, we could have got in on a second entry. It would have been riskier, but we would have got in. And from there, stop loss at the bottom, about 25 points or so. And we would have used our highs as trims. So I'm on the 5 minute frame. So this could be one trim right here where I have this white line. And then we can have another right here. And then from there on, I mean, you're up nearly 100 points, so you can just let it run. So usually, that's what I meant about it'll usually react because there's buyers right there, institutional orders, and the way it reacted right here was very strongly, very very strong. Keep in mind, you want to get it on the first retest. Um, any one after that, like a re-entry, is going to be a riskier, and it has more of a chance to break to the bottom. So now, if we're talking about shorts, that's why I mentioned the candle close below earlier. Is look at this, we close right here, and look somewhat bearish, right from all the way down there. So we hit this level and we short. Usually at the bottom of the block or the middle, it doesn't matter. If the stop loss is too wide, you're gonna do it at the middle. Um, the max stop loss I'm gonna use is gonna be 25 points, and that's an absolute max. So you could have gotten in the middle right here. It tapped it. Stop loss would have been 13 points or so, and you would have had a good move to the downside. Now, you use your lows as trims. So say you get in about right there. Well, that's going to be your first trim. Then that's going to be your second trim. And anything after that is going to be a runner. That's how you play off the shorts. So both longs and shorts it works. You just need to make sure you have a good bias. And if you need help finding bias, what you can do is go to the 1 hour and 2 hour. So for example, like right here, we were kind of bearish, but we had this big gap and we closed above so strongly at the Sydney market open. Right here, we're bullish. We were kind of bearish in this sentiment right here until we created this hammer candle. So let me show you on gold. Okay, so like this one is the one with the move up. So we have a move up. We have this middle candle where the bottom matches this one, while the top matches that one. Well, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna draw that. And then we're gonna go on the 5 minute frame. Okay, so we're waiting for price to kind of settle. And It's kind of chopping right here. So what we do is we wait for a close above, and boom, we get our close above that we wanted to get right here. We close above strongly, and that's what matters. Now you get in when it closes. You can either get in on the top of the block or the middle. If you're gonna go on the top of the block, you have to go lighter. And what I've also seen people do is a layer. So they get in on the top, they go light. If it comes down to the middle, then they'll add more. I usually don't add, which is what layering is. I get in at the top of the block or the middle with full position. Um, so we close above right here, come back down. Now look at this. We would not have hit our stop loss, and look at the reaction. Huge move right there. Again, use your highs as trim points. So if you were to get in maybe at the middle of the block right here, you can use the top of the block as one trim, and you can use this candle as another trim. At that point, your stop loss should be break even, and then you keep trailing, and you keep trailing between your candle highs and lows. So yeah, the reaction is good. It's powerful. Let's go on ES. So like on this one, I do believe that if we keep going down, this will create another order block right here. But you could say this is a decent order block right here. This one right here, it's not perfect, but it works. Now we have to see if it got respected or not, though. And it got somewhat respected. I mean, we came back down right here. After the close above right here, we came back down. Then we went up. So it was somewhat getting respected. How you know when it's getting disrespected is if it fails too many times. And if it fails too many times, you're not going to use it. You're going to delete it. Let's go on NQ and draw more, actually. Because that's what I mostly trade. This is perfect. This is literally perfect right here. So, move up, middle consolidation candle, and another move up. So, we go on the 5 minute, and we want to see if it got respected. Okay, so we kind of close above right here, come back down, kind of hit the middle, and then we come back up. This one I would keep. It's pretty obvious it's getting respected. And I don't think we ever came back down to it. At that moment of time, it would have worked. It worked perfectly. So imagine that. You get in the middle, you have a stop loss of about 12 points or 11 points, but you pretty much get like 80 points on that move. That's a big reaction. And you would have never hit break even. Look at this. From there, we hit 200 points, like nearly 300 points. That's what I mean about the big moves. Playing off these order blocks, you can usually target one RR or two RR as your first trim, but your runners, they will definitely hit like 3 RR or more in a lot of cases. So yeah, that's how I use the order block. That's how I play off of them, and I explained what they are in the beginning of the video.